Good morning. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to do just a really quick flow to help you move with a little bit more ease. You know, quick is the way right now, and we're coming up to the end of January. So sometimes we just set those goals for ourselves, or, you know, things are going to change. It's such a big health focus. I see that all the time in my line of work. And as we're coming into the end of January, what's that looking like and feeling like for you? And so I'm a huge believer in small steps create big change. Why? Because I know that works. And when we make it too big, it's just too much. We're overwhelmed. We put ourselves into anxiety, and it's just too much change at once, right? Remember, the brain wants to keep us safe. It's wired for survival. So be compassionate with yourself. Take whatever it is you're trying to do and break it down, make it into smaller steps, smaller steps, smaller steps. All right. So today's just a really quick and easy flow. All right. So you'll need a block for this one. And we're going to take that and put it right in front. Okay. And then let's just come into our feet and shake it out. Just a nice little spring through the ankles, the knees, the hips, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. Let's move those hips side to side. Right. And then shake that out. Nice. So let's take our feet nice and wide here. Take our arms out to the side. And let's make some nice big 8s. Thumbs up, thumb down. So we come around just to the sides. Nice big 8s. We'll put some 8s in our energy. We're going to work through our shoulders. And then bring it down and bring some 8s. And then as you exhale, just start to take those sits bones back. Bend the knees. Bring it up and make some more 8s. Bend the knees and bring it up. Come into 5-pointed star now. Turn that front foot. Bend the knee here. And let's reach it up and over. So think about arcing the ribs, coming into that side line of the body. The knee is moving. Most of all, we want to feel flow. And if the arms don't feel good coming over the head, right? Keep them lower, keep them lower. Just work in what's available to you. We want to think of the body between 2 panes of glass here. And one more, just lots of nice flow. Let's turn on the foot now. As we come into runner stretch, let's take our block, put it in front. Nice and strong through the arms. Could also have hands on the thigh or hands on a chair. And let's just come up on the toes and sink the heels, and up on the toes and sink the heels, up on the toes and sink the heels. One more. And then turn that back foot to 45 degrees as we bring ourselves up. Open up through the chest. Come around like you're giving yourself a hug. And just working through that spine and flexion and extension. Feel that movement. Feel that flow. So we get oxygen, we get blood flowing into the spine. One more. Turn through the front. Grab your block here. And let's take those 8s and bring them right down. Come right down into the block. Bend the knees side to side. Your hands could be here as well. Just moving in through the hips. Connecting to your breath, bringing yourself into this moment. One more. Turn the other foot now. Bend the knee. All right, take those arms out. Let's arc the ribs, bodies between two panes of glass here. Again, just working that arm range or shoulder range that feels good for you. We're not here to create pain. We're here to mobilize, create flow in the body, to move energy, to get blood flowing, to connect to our breath, and to feel better. And good. We got one more here. Nice. Bring it through. Turn on the back foot. Let's come into that runner's stretch. Block comes forward. Blocks are optional here. I mean, you can have your hands on your thighs, on a chair. I like the block as we come up and lift those heels, take them down. Lift the heels, take them down. Lift the heels, take them down. One more. I'm going to turn that back foot out to 45 degrees as we bring ourselves up. I'm going to add that flow into that warrior one. You know, we don't always have to be rigid, right? We can feel our way into a pose. And we can bring our body in and give it some ease and some flow, get the energy moving, and then we can bring ourselves into that warrior. 2 more breaths here. Bring yourself back to 5 pointed star. Take your block, put it back in the front. Reach through the hands now. Palms are down. Make some 8s. Palm up, palm down. You're going to bring it through to your block or the floor, flat back here, and start to shift that weight from side to side. Think about your sits bones reaching towards the wall behind you as opposed to knees bending. Okay, maybe your hands are on a chair. Maybe they're on your counter. Maybe they're to the floor, right? Play with the body that you brought to the mat. One more of each. Good. Turn the feet out now. Bring yourself up, palms forward. Smile. Feel your strength. Reach your elbows out towards the walls on either side. Connect to your breath. Goddess. Walk the hands, walk the feet together. Come back and shake it out. Bring the hands. Thumbs at the sternum, index fingers at the little notch of the throat. Open up through the elbows. Looking up slightly here, breathing here. Ujjayi breath, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Nice and anchored down through the feet here. And then hands come across at the chest. What are you most grateful for in this moment? And bring the hands down to the sides. Notice how the body feels from the feet up now. Smile, exhale. Hands come together. Have an incredible day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week.